Boom. What's going on, guys? Today I'm just going to be talking about songs or albums I've been really into these past couple months. It's going to be a different video. It's not going to be like ASMR this time because I feel like although I like doing ASMR, what I really want to do is talk about music and articulate my thoughts about music in a cohesive and structural way. But one thing about me is I don't do scripts, so this is just completely like off the dome, like just my raw feelings and thoughts about a particular artist, and I'm just going about whatever comes to mind. So I'm gonna go with 5 artists or songs or whatever albums that I think that you guys should check out. So first thing on the top of my head, Stone Temple Pilots, their 5th album. I can't pronounce it. It's like La Di Da or some shit like that. It has a yellow album cover. It's like some girl in the middle, but it's like a yellow like barn type of thing. I don't know, but what can I say about this album? Okay, so the album starts off with a song. I think it's called Dumb Love, and it's a good starter to the album. I think it really sets the tone for how the album's going to go. The album goes in many directions, but I feel like the main idea of that album is like, I guess what the what's the dude's name? Scott, the singer of the band, is I guess his struggles with like addiction and relationship issues. I think that song really sets the tone for the entire thing, and it's a good song. But some highlights from the album in particular, top of my head, the 2nd track, Days of the Week. At first I hated this song because it sounded like just a typical 2000s like Bare Naked Ladies type of vibe. What's that song they made? It's been 1 week since we blah 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 blah, blah. Like that song. It gave me that type of vibe. It's kind of corny, but I like it. It's like a feel-good type of like, oh, she's against me type of song, like, oh, she fucking hates me, that type of vibe going on there. I could kind of get down with it, but I had to be in the mood to listen to some music like that. I don't know, I can't just throw it on. But what's another track on that album? It's another single, Hollywood Bitch. That's a good one, actually. I like the hook on that one. Rock star life, turn on the switch. Hollywood bitch so fake that she seems real. I like that. I think it's about like the stardom status in Hollywood. I mean, at the time it probably is not as big as it is now, but I guess people thinking that they're bigger than what they are, particularly when it comes to girls. I mean, this is just what I interpret from the song. This is not how I personally feel, but it's a good song. I like it. Another highlight, A Song for Sleeping. That's a deep cut song. It's about a son, and it's a beautiful song. I never thought that they would get that beautiful on a track. Like, they've made a lot of like heartfelt songs in the past, but this song in particular feels so personal and so like it almost feels like we're not supposed to be listening to it. It feels like almost as if it's too personal for me. Like he name drops his song, not his song. He name drops his son by name on that song, and it just feels, it kind of takes away from the immersion of the song a little bit, because it cannot be applied to any person. It's just him and his son. So it's a very intimate and very personal song, but I do like it. It's a beautiful song. I had it on repeat like all week. It's such a great listen. I mean, the singing, the instrumentation, the vocals, it's just, you could tell it's from a place of love and appreciation for his son, and it's a wholesome song. Like I like wholesome songs like that. I don't know, but yeah, Stone Temple Pilots' 5th album, Shang blah 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 La Di Da. Check it out, awesome. 2nd album you guys need to check out is Third Eye Blind's 3rd record, Out of the Veil. It's either Out of the Vein or Out of the Veil. I think it's Out of the Vein, dude. Okay, so one thing about Third Eye Blind is that I feel like that they're represented as a one-hit wonder type of band. Not even one hit, like one good album type of band. Like they suffer from the unfortunate debut album curse, where that debut album was so fucking good, and it is really good. It is a very, very good debut album, one of my favorites ever. But it's so good that, you know, going past it, people are always going to come back to that debut album and be like, well, it's not better than the self-titled one, or it's not better, blah blah. It's sort of like what Nas goes through with Illmatic. It's like Illmatic set for hip-hop so high that he always gets compared, like his projects like Streets Disciple or God's Son gets compared to Illmatic. And personally, I mean, hot take, I kind of like his other albums better than Illmatic. I mean, hate me, you know, hot take. But anyways, this is not about, at least not right now. We're talking about rock. But yes, Out of the Veil, especially coming off Blue, their second album, I feel like was way better. Like it is a huge step up from Blue, because I felt like Blue was a big disappointment. Again, because the fucking album was so good that the Blue is like ew, like what is this? I mean, Blue, it wasn't that bad. It had a lot of bangers on it, like Never Let You Go, or what's that song called? The Red Hot Summer Sun, or whatever the fuck. But then it also had a lot of stinkers on that one, like what's that song about? It was like about a girl who was like pregnant or some shit like that. I mean, the concept's cool, but sonically no. Or Camouflage, I think that's their worst track so far from what I've heard from them. Camouflage off Blue, that's an automatic skip for me. But getting back into the subject here, okay. Third album, Out of the Veil. Someone text me, whatever. Anyways, Out of the Veil, Crystal Baller, Misfits, Self-Righteous. I've read comments about Self-Righteous, dude. That song is awesome. I don't care. Again, it's an awesome song. It's very intimate. It's about him and his girl, whatever. You know, it's cool. I like it. You know, I like songs I could just vibe to like that. My favorite one on that song, on that album though, why's my phone doing that? My favorite song on that album is Company. I love Company. That song was on repeat like for weeks. Low battery, shut up. I don't care. That song was on repeat for weeks. Company, oh my god. Dude. It sounds like the theme song to like a 3D animated kids show, but I really like it. You know, it has such a good vibe to it. It reminds me of summer, like just going out, hanging with friends and shit. Like it's such a cool fucking song. I like it. Some of the lyrics are interesting. He says, he's talking about like friendships that don't exist or something like that. And he's like, I think what he was trying to say is that, you know, you kind of gotta choose your friends wisely and like not have bad company around you. I really like that message, because I feel like a lot of people these days, like they, you know, go hang out with whoever, and then it'll lead them to like bad situations or bad, you know, shit like that. It's like you kind of got to keep your circle small, but have a tight group of friends around you. So I kind of do like that message of that song, and I think it's a very cool song. It's like sonically, and just the hook in general, like like the little like time signature thing you do on that song. It's like it's not traditional with rock. It's like a little like like you just listen to it. I don't know, but it's a very interesting time signature thing you do on that song. It's like it's kind of like unorthodox in a way, which I really like. It keeps my ears like going. It's like, okay, this is interesting. I want to keep listening to see where this goes. So yeah, check out Third Eye Blind, Out of the Veil. Amazing record, better than Blue. Also check out their debut album. Is literally called Third Eye Blind, but the self-titled debut record, check that out too. Awesome fucking record. I love it. Awesome. Okay, next album is Alanis. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but it's like Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. Okay. One thing about this album is that it is like essential for like, I guess, 90s alternative rock, because I feel like it kind of like paved the way for a lot of artists like Avril Lavigne, for example. Like, I can really tell that Avril Lavigne was inspired by Atlantis, whatever the fuck her name is, because they literally sound alike. Like, if you listen to one album from Atlantis and one album from Avril, they literally sound alike. I'm like, because I grew up listening to Avril Lavigne. I didn't realize that she was inspired by Atlantis like that. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But both equally are great artists and they do their own thing, but you could tell the influence they have on each other, especially with Avril. But Jagged Little Pill, great fucking record. A lot of good songs on that. Right Through You, Ironic, what's that song? It was like, she was like, Not the Doctor. I like that song. He's like, I didn't carry you in my stomach for 9 months. He's like basically saying that the dude's like being a fucking baby about shit. He's like, I like that. It's funny. The lyrics are very cheeky on that one too. Like a lot of like self-deprecating lyrics on that, or just lyrics that are kind of real in a way. Like they're very raw and like very emotional. Yeah, it's a great record. I mean, it's easy to just throw on and listen to. I can't think of any of the songs on top of my head. I was listening to it yesterday, but it's a great record. I do like it, and it's interesting. Her other records, like after this one, they kind of go in a weird direction. Like I heard the album after this is kind of like a spiritual, like Buddhist type of thing she's got going on. So I can't wait. I can't wait to check that out. But yeah, Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. I think that's how you say it. Great fucking record. I mean, I love just hearing things from like a woman's perspective about how they view the world and how they see things, especially in song form, because it's like, okay, I can kind of, well, I can't relate to everything they're saying, but I can appreciate as a listener just the thoughts and emotions of what someone from the opposite gender of me is, you know, going through, or just any gender in general. I mean, it could be like, you know, any gender. I just like hearing different perspectives on things, because it's like, you know, I'm a dude, so I can't really, you know. Anyway, next record, One Hot Minute by Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, so I consider this album stuck between the big three of the Red Hot Chili Peppers discography. It's Californication, Red Hot, well, what's the shit? One Hot Minute, and then the classic, Blood, Magic, Sex, Music, something like that. The big three of their discography. How I would rank it is probably, I guess, Blood, Magic, and then Californication, and then Red Hot Minute. The reason why Red Hot Minute is last, because although I really like it, there's a lot of good songs on this record, like My Friends and Warped. My Friends in particular, I feel like it's a very, like, it's one of their best singles in my opinion. It's like, it's a very emotional, like, down-to-earth type of song. And it's also, like, I love how the song progresses. Like, it goes from, like, somber and sad to, like, the drums come in on the, after the hook. And it kind of turns into, like, this, like, amazing, like, feel good, like, song you could kind of vibe to, even though it's kind of depressing in a way, because he's talking about, I guess, his ex-girlfriend. I don't know if it's a joke or not, but he says his ex-girlfriend called him on the jail phone, talking about how she's serving prison time for being sad or something like that. I don't understand what he's trying to say, but it's cool. I like it. A song I have mixed feelings about on that one is One Big Mob. What a disappointing song, because the intro of the song is so hard. Like he does this like little chant thing. He's like, I am, you are me, and then he comes in like, and then he kind of comes in after the vocals. He's like, as they're chanting, here he comes. He's like, it's like a little thing going on there. And then the song is so fucking groovy. It's so like in your face. It's amazing. And then it just stops. It just stops. It goes from being this amazing song to like a slow like psychedelic rock song for like 4 fucking minutes, and then it goes back to the chants towards the end. What the fuck? It was so disappointing. And every time I go back to that album, I go to that One Big Mob song. It's like, dude, like, why can't the whole song just be like the beginning? It would have been so much better. And then there's some weird songs on that. Well, not even songs. They're like interludes. Like P. There's a song called P, or it's like one of the members of the band is like detailing how he'll kick someone's ass or whatever. It's just like, I mean, it's funny the first listen, but I always skip it going back to the album. What are songs on that album? Warped. The first track on that shit, I could not for the life of me understand what was going on there. It's, again, they're doing the whole psychedelic rock thing, but I'm just like, what the hell is this? The vocals don't match the tempo of the rap. So, for example, if I'm doing this, and then he's like, I was confused when I first heard that album. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Besides all of the shortcomings of some of the songs on One Hot Minute, it's still a great listen. And just check out their other projects as well, like Blood Magic Music. I don't know what I don't know what it's called. I keep fucking up the title, but it's like Blood, Sex, Magic, Music, whatever the fuck. And Californication, banger albums from start to finish. Some weird songs, but I kind of like weird shit. Pro Jam Binaural, next project. They do a lot of interesting shit on that one. I think they have the drummer from Soundgarden, or it was either Soundgarden or Foo Fighters. I'm confused, but yeah, I mean, I think Yield is their best album, but tied with No Code. The classic Pro Jam I liked, but I'm not too crazy about them. It took me a while to get into Pro Jam, because I was like, what the fuck is this? This dude singing like when I was a kid, I used to think what's that song, Even Flow, was hilarious, because I used to play Guitar Hero as a kid. Whenever that song came on, I used to mock Eddie Vedder. Anyways, Binaural by Pro Jam. Off the top of my head, I can name like a million bangers on that one. Every song fucking slaps. God's Dice, Evacuation. I do like Evacuation the best because it has like a weird, like, it has like a cool like tempo melody thing. It's like dun dun dun, like dun. It's so frantic and in your face that I just can't help but admire it. What else? Off the Girl, I like that song too. What's that song where he was playing the ukulele? That song is weird, but I like it. And the ending track, Parting Ways, I think that is like the best Pro Jam closer ever. They should have took that closer and put it on No Code, because No Code starts off a fucking weird, like, somber track. It's called Sometimes, but it took me a while to appreciate what they were doing on No Code. But compared to Binaural, I feel like Binaural is a more interesting album sonically and lyrically, and just everything. They just do better on fucking Binaural. So yeah, I mean, a lot of songs. I mean, I'll listen to it a couple more times, because with me, I like to give albums like 4 or 5 listens before I give a proper in on it. But even like second listen, I was already fucking with half the songs on the album. So I feel like a couple more will really solidify my opinion, and you know, I could come up with ideas and opinions like that. Anyways, okay, Pro Jam Binaural, great album. Check out their previous works. Just start from the beginning and go up, because you can see how the band evolves and sonically, and just like you can see the different like producers they work with, and how they've grown as a band or whatever. I'm halfway through. I might do a definitive ranking of each album once I complete their albums and just give my opinion on them. I don't know. Who really cares? I mean, I'm just some dude on the internet, you know. Who gives a fuck? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. More music content on the way. ASMR just got really boring for me. I might do it in the future again, but I don't know. I'm just throwing whatever sticks at the wall, and just, you know, we're just gonna keep going. Okay. So see you guys. Love you guys. Mwah.